Nice topic, guys. Be kind, it's gangster. So I originally picked this topic and I was going to sort of aim it more at young men, you know, late teens, early 20s, even older men, you know, that haven't quite, the switch hasn't flicked quite yet and it take a little bit longer to learn. But yeah, basically this was going to be aimed at young teens. I was going to speak from experience. I've had many experiences growing up, you know, as a teenager and a young man, you know, trying to fit in, always trying to fit in, you know, you're always trying to fit in, especially late teens, early 20s, testosterone kicks in, you know, you think you're the man, you think you're the boss, you want to be a gangster, you think you're, you know, you're alpha male, whatever it might be, you know, yeah, so originally I was going to speak from experience and directed at young men, guys, but, sorry, I just had a mental blank there. Another reason I am, so basically when I was a teenager, guys, you know, I aspired to be like a, basically, you're gonna laugh, I aspired to be like a fat wog gangster, all right? Laugh, you probably laugh at that, but that's what I aspired to be. I don't know if it was my dad's friends around, older cousins, peers, whatever it might be, that's the path I was going on, and it's quite embarrassing looking back at it now, but, you know, it's part of learning and growing. It's a video for another day. So yes, it was directed at young men, but another reason I'm doing this video, guys, is because of bullying. I hate bullying. I think bullies are stupid. I think bullying is disgusting. I was bullied when I was very young in primary school, you know, and I didn't like it. You know, for example, got my ears pulled so many times off this kid. One time he pulled them so hard I got an ear infection. I think it was an ear infection. Mum, if you're on, comment below, let me know what it was. Pretty sure it was an ear infection. Another time I was really young, year 5, 6s were picking on me. Another time, year 7, kicked a football into my head, like point blank into my eye. You know, luckily I had a bit of a brute of a dad, and you know, after a while, for each of the bullies, he did go down to the school and had a word. So thank you, Dad. I remember being on the oval with my friends, watching my dad walk across the grass, thinking, shit, what's he gonna do? He went straight up to the year 7 group, had a word, and next minute, the year 7 came over and apologized in front of everyone. So that was pretty cool. Troy, I remember you, mate, the one that pulled my ears. I remember your name, I remember who you are, but I forgive you. Yeah, so bullying, guys, it's crap, but, you know, not only that, mental health as well, guys, is a massive thing, a massive issue. You know, it's scary to think how many people are actually suffering in silence. Nobody deserves to suffer. Nobody deserves to feel, you know, unsafe. Nobody deserves to feel like, they can't be free and be free to be who they want to be, when they want to be, and no one deserves to feel guilty for that, you know, especially at the hands of another human. So yeah, definitely that's another reason, bullying and mental health. And yeah, I was going to direct it at mainly young men, guys, but it is very much a issue for young ladies as well, people of all ages. So I sort of changed it up last minute. And yeah, bear with me, guys. Yeah, changed it up last minute, and yeah, I'll direct it at everyone. So we'll get straight into it, guys. Basically, kindness. Please comment below and let me know what kindness, like describe kindness, what it means to you in one word if you can. Like act of kindness, some sort of descriptive word on what kindness means to you. One word if you can, guys, in the comments below. I don't mind if you use a few or a sentence, but tell me what kindness means to you. I'm going to use that for my next little segment. I'd love to know. Please get involved, guys. Comment below. Adrian, Rocky, Dom, how you going? Comment below. Say hello. Tell me what kindness means to you in one word if possible. Basically, guys, look, I'll keep going. Kindness is you know, very much described as someone who is, I guess, friendly, who is caring, you know, generous, warm, you know, affection, friendly, all those sorts of things are very much associated with being kind or kindness. And then there's the other end of the scale where people describe being kind as being weak or being naive. Caring, yep, love it, Gina, thank you. Yeah, being weak or being naive, guys, which I don't think is true at all. I'll give you an example in a second. You know, I guess, you know, people say kindness is weakness, but it takes a lot of strength and a lot of courage to be kind, especially in sticky situations or awkward situations that you might be put in. For example, as a young teenager, you know, with my peers or friends or whoever it might be at the time, you know, they might be doing something that you don't quite agree with. And, you know, you might not have the courage or the strength to step up and say, you know, hey, look, bro, that's not right what you're doing or what you're saying to this person or what's happening. You know, it takes a lot of strength and a lot of courage, is what I'm saying, to be kind in sticky situations, you know. And, you know, a lot of time you just go with it because it's your friend, or hey, bro, it's my bro, or whatever. So definitely is not a sign of weakness, is what I'm getting at. Thanks for all the comments, guys. You know, it definitely takes strength and courage. Has anyone been in a situation like that before? Please comment yes or no below. Let us know the situation if you want to. You know, have you ever been put in a situation where you think, you know, you feel like it just doesn't sit right with you, but you go along with it anyway, or you've left the situation and gone, you know, shit, maybe I should have said something, or maybe I should have done more, or maybe I should have done something, you know, to change the outcome or help this person? Comment yes below or no, guys. Jump in, tell me what it was. I'd love to know. Don't be shy. It's a part of life. It's a part of learning. I have done it many a times. It's all a part of growing up. You know, and yeah, learning and growing and evolving, guys, as humans. It's what we do. As long as you're not out there, you know, inflicting pain on people on purpose, I think you're doing pretty good. You know, another thing I used to hear a lot is survival of the fittest. You know, as teenagers, it's on the rap songs, it's on, you know, the music listen to. The boys, oh, too bad, bro. You know, it's me or him, or me or her. Survival of the fittest, bro. You know, that's how it is. Yes, I agree somewhat to some extent. Yes, survival of the fittest is very much a basic survival instinct. It is a basic instinct we use as humans to survive. You know, we might, when we fall, we put our hands out, and naturally, you know, the nervous system kicks in. Something falls on us, we put our hands up. Someone punches or whatever it might be, you try and move out the way. We have a basic instinct to survive. Yes, in a life and death situation, yes, we do. I agree. You know, if it's a life and death situation, unless you've got a small child with you or a family member or something, you might, you know, put them first, obviously, but you're still protecting yourself, protecting yourself and your own kind, your family, your child, whatever it might be. Especially in a frantic or chaotic situation of life and death. Most definitely, it's okay. Survival of the fittest, yes, it's going to happen. Naturally, we're trying to survive, but majority of everyday situations or majority of everyday confrontation, whatever it might be, is not survival. It's not a life and death situation, guys. It's more about not bruising your ego, okay? Which is bullshit. It's crap. You know, you don't want to be kind because you're going to look weak, or you're going to look weak in front of your peers, or you don't want to make the first move and sort it out because you don't think you owe it to them, or whatever it might be. You know, I'm not saying ego is not important. We definitely must have some sort of ego. Everyone has an ego. It's what makes us who we are. It's what makes us, gives us a bit of a swagger or pizzazz, or makes us different. But we must be aware of our ego and be able to tame it, I guess, or use it wisely in a way. Just be aware of our ego and yeah, be mindful of it. You know, we are not designed as humans to hurt each other. You know, we're not designed to inflict emotional abuse or emotional pain or be unkind to people. There's so many studies that you know, on human evolution, guys, that actually show quite the opposite. It says, you know, there's studies that show that we are very caring by nature as a human species. We do thrive off of connection, and we are very caring naturally. You know, even research backs that up, guys, saying that, you know, we get a lot more out of giving, and a lot more satisfaction out of giving rather than taking. We get a lot more long-lasting satisfaction out of giving and giving our resources or being kind to people, rather than being selfish and greedy and taking and being self-centered and self-absorbed or egotistical. It's a lot more short-lived being egotistical. So just remember that one. Sorry, guys, I'm going a bit off topic here. You know, there's so many ways you can show acts of kindness to, guys. You know, there's many ways, a million different ways, whether it be a kind word to someone, whether it be opening a door for someone, whether it be a simple smile. I did a video a long time ago, it wasn't a live one, but on how much a smile can change someone's day instantly. It's a very powerful thing, guys. So something simple as a smile. The other day I was in Foodland. I'm not doing this to boast. I don't do that. I'm not one of those people on Instagram and go and give someone $1 and say, look at me, like I'm helping. That's silly. That's all about your ego and about your likes. That's got nothing to do with here and helping that person. But You know, the other day I was in Foodland. This old lady was stuck trying to get the baskets out at the rack. You know, I put my stuff down, gave her a hand. Little Italian old lady, and then, you know, oh, thank you very much, blah, blah, blah. She had a quick little chat to me, and then she went on her merry way. Made me happy, made me feel good. The other day, just the other day, 2 days ago, I helped someone push their car across the intersection and it conked out. You know, what I'm trying to say is it makes you feel good, guys. It makes you feel a lot better. It's just, and it's a lot more long lasting, a lot more, I don't know, deeper. It goes deeper. It's a lot deeper than doing the opposite. You know, even when I was, a long time ago, I remember so when I was a little wannabe fat wog gangster, I used to sell Nikes. I used to get Nikes online. I used to put a markup on them. I even made little discs with price and stuff. I gave them to people. I sold a lot of Nikes. I made a lot of money off these Nikes. But anyway, I had some Nikes left over. You know, once I've changed my life around, I had my Nikes left over. I was here. It was late at night, and I just remember thinking, what am I going to do with these Nikes? And bang, I decided to go for a drive through the city. It was pretty late at night. I'm pretty sure it was very dark. And I was walking into all the parklands and stuff and looking for homeless people that needed some shoes. So I basically went around the city and I'd walk up to these guys and say, do you want a pair of shoes? And they look at me like, what are you doing? But they were so thankful, and it really, really satisfied me and really made me feel good. You know, yeah. And then I just remember cruising around the city after that, tunes cranking, feeling really, really good. Yeah, I'm on a bit of a tangent, but what I'm trying to say, guys, it is cool to be kind. It satisfies your soul, man. It satisfies us as humans. It is shown. They've done so many studies on, you know, human evolution and how much it does satisfy us and how long-lasting it is and the long-lasting effects it has on us. Not only us, but the others that we're being kind to or reaching out to. You know, another way of showing kindness, guys, and knowing is, you know, full-heartedly celebrating someone's success or full-heartedly, you know, someone's success or wins. You know, for example, my dream team at the gym, you know, we set our goals weekly, we set our goals yearly and all that sort of stuff. I genuinely love, we all genuinely love to see each other succeed. And I think that's beautiful. Yes, we hold each other accountable. You know, a bit of banter goes on, but definitely we love to see each other succeed. I personally love seeing my team do well. I love seeing them happy. I love seeing, you know, even members, guys. I love seeing my members smile on their face when they hit a PB or when they put their little post up on Instagram. It's beautiful to see. You know, you've little act of kindness or a little bit of help with someone has gone a really, really long way. So I'm going around in circles here, guys. I was trying to keep this super quick tonight. I guess, you know, before we can actually be kind to others, Nike seller, yeah. Trying to sell it soon. Tony, how you going, man? Before we can be kind to others, guys, we must first be kind to ourselves. Before we love others, we need to be able to love ourselves. So make sure you treat yourself kindly. Make sure you talk to yourself kindly. You know, and it'll project out naturally, I believe, organically. You know, another thing, guys, you know, you never ever know what anyone's going through. You don't know what battle they're fighting. You don't know what is going through this person's head, you know, and yeah, so and I guess if you see someone struggling, just reach out, you know, and if anybody is struggling out there, guys, need someone to talk to, you know who to speak to. I'm the man. Come and speak to me anytime. You know where to find me. Yeah, super quick one tonight, guys. I'm trying to keep them quick. I'm trying to keep them short. That's pretty much it from me, guys. Make sure you're kind to yourself. Make sure you're kind to others. It goes a long way within and without externally too, guys.